Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Way too early. Good morning. How is everyone? Oh, my word. Half awake here. I am half awake here. Let me get the old Sky Sports F1 up here. This is not nice. Way too early. Oh, sup? Good morning, Khaled. Sup? Rooting for Yamakoshi. Okay. Yamakoshi's not a bad shout. Who am I'd be rooting for? I'm going to root for Tappinen. Tappinen, of course. Good morning. Good morning, goalkeeper Lucas. Hello, Philip Missick. Hope I said that correct. If Yamakoshi doesn't win, I'm annoyed, bro. Yeah, fair enough. If you're a Yamakoshi Ultra, that would be quite annoying. But I don't know, yesterday his race pace wasn't great. Didn't getting taken out on lap one doesn't really help, does it? So maybe that's why. Yeah, so redemption today for the Japanese driver. Okay, bro. Uh, Phil Phil Danick. Phil Danick for future. I think I got that one right. Phil Danick for future. Okay, I got it. Uh, I'm doing a Japanese double win here. Oh, that would be. It wouldn't it? Of course, Japanese double win. That'd be quite cool to see. What if we see a Kato or a Nakamura? What if Nakamura does the double? It is quite, spectacular how we've only ever had one driver in this era of F3 who's done the double. Arvid Lindblad, of course. And that wasn't even done that outright, was it? That wasn't an outright double win. The mixed conditions helped a lot. But yeah, very good win from him then, a few years ago. My screen is currently showing me a lot of fans. Oh, man, the Belgium Grand Prix looks like a really cool one. I'd love to go to it one year. I say that as if it's going to be consistently there. Actually, is Belgium on the calendar next year? Let me have a look. F1 2020. F1 Spa. Alternating, isn't it? In January 2025, the race's contract was extended again to host a Grand Prix on a rotation basis in 4 of the next seasons, with races being held in 26, 27, 29, and 31. From 27 to 32, the Grand Prix would alternate with a Barcelona-Catalunya Grand Prix. Holy mid, man. Holy mid. 27. I might have to look to go then. Full count millions for an F1 race these days. God, what's it like? Double win in Britain as well. Lindblad. Yeah, he got that, didn't he? Here we have the starting lineups. Is the live timing there looking correct? Looks about correct. Oh yeah, it is. Awful qualifying for Deligny and Del Pino at the back there. They've not had a good run at all lately. Yamakoshi carrying Van Amersfoort. Garfias, who's just had a pretty disastrous year. I always wonder why his overalls are white instead of red. Always wondered that this year. They look pretty cool. But, we're never really going to see them, so yeah. Matteo de Palo P18 disastrous year continues, doesn't it? Awful. Jin Nakamura yesterday's winner P15. Niall, oh my god, I forgot they got penalised and this far down, aren't they? Nile 14, Ugochukwu 13. You know, I don't actually know who's in the top 10 here. GST 11th, I like that. Guadic made his way into P10 in the end, thanks to penalties. Christian Ho in P8, what? Hang on a second. Christian Ho P8, Brandon Badaware P7, Clara P6, that's all. Cole Nagy P5. All Rodens are all right next to each other. Rivera P4. Okay, that's quite good. Rivera is, you know what? Rivera might be like an outshot side. I say outside shot. I said outshot side, didn't I? Rivera, you know, outside shot for a win. Maybe not outside shot because winning from P4 is not crazy, but Rivera's, you know, looks pretty quick in every race he's kind of attended, hasn't he? So Rivera could well win this, you know. I would not be surprised. But, and also one of the Rodens starting, all of them that starting that high up would be, you know, maybe a good shot for the win. Who knows? Nile and Ugochukwu, they will need to get as many points as possible today. Oh my god, just reminded, yeah, I completely forgot last year the race was cancelled due to poor weather. If I went to Spa, I'd be so annoyed about that. Slater versus Tappanen. Slater has to win this. If he doesn't win this, huge bottle, wouldn't it be? Huge bottle. He needs to close down to Ugochukwu. What's the gap in the standings? He's on 88. Ugo 104. So that is, if my maths is correct, 16. Oh my god! If Slater wins and Ugo doesn't score, that's a 9-point lead. 10 if he gets fastest lap. That would be insane. Oh my god. He could have a very comfortable, not very comfortable, but a decently, you know, healthy championship lead. Ugo needs to score. So does Teo. You know what? Teo could lose P3 in the standings if Stromsted's in P10, but if Stromstead does, you know, pretty healthily well. Oh, you know what? Not even Stromsted. If Badaware could climb up some good places here. Delpino, I expect, will drop. Claro, you know, Guadic, Yamakoshi could well overtake Delpino here, maybe. Not good. Delpino has not scored points since the Red Bull Ring sprint race. Noah Stromsted's currently on a good run of 5 races in a row scoring points. Is that the best on the grid? I think it is. Noah on the best run of points scoring. Slater, don't crash again, bro, please. Yeah, you know what? I want Tappanen to win, but I also want Freddie to, you know, maximise points. So we can have a much more exciting title fight. That would be great. That would be really exciting to see. But I am, you know, low-key hating Freddie Slater. You know those, I've explained this before, the ice cream like videos they do after the F3 race and F2 race. They always go to like the ice cream stand, and Freddie Slater gets a flat white coffee. That's horrible. What's he doing? Get an ice cream. You're a kid. Get the ice cream. If Slater sells again, or stalls, not stalls, he hasn't stalled. Crashes. I'm not sure what you meant to say there, Khaled. Have you changed your profile picture? kind of. I think you have there, Khaled. Here we go. Here we go. Green flag at the back here at Spa. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And they're away in Spa. Good start from Yamakoshi. And it's not a good start from Slater. Tappanen takes the lead. Tuukka Tappanen is leading in Formula 3. Let's go. And there's some bit of debris flying off already. Slater's down to P3. Hiyu Yamakoshi's down. And sorry, hang on. Cole Nagy and Rivera are side by side here, going into Eau Rouge. Who's going to take the oh, it's so close. Everyone's oh no, everyone, but it was Tappanen. Slater on the grass. It's Slater on the grass. He's trying to get past Yamakoshi. He's trying to get past top Tappanen here. Tappanen just holds the inside, but he's not holding the inside enough. Slater, is he going to get enough? No, but Yamakoshi goes past Tappanen. Yamakoshi leads. Oh, and there's a road in and a trident going wide through the top of the GST. Oh my god, it's too early. I can't. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I don't even know who's ahead out of the 2 Red Bull livery juniors. One Campos has had a good start there, I can see. The number 2, that's Ugochukwu, isn't it then? Where's Niall? Okay, right, there's the 2 Red Bull. I can't check which number that is. There's a Prema that's made up a good amount of spots there. Clara's not had a good start, it looks like. That's the 3 of Rivera, so Cole Nagy is ahead out of the 2 Red Bulls. He's in P4. Yellow flag is still out. It's been out a lot this lap. Apparently Niall's got front wing damage. Front wing damage. Safety car. Safety car, that is good. I need... Oh, Niall and Sri Lanka... Not Sri Lanka. Ivan David. I literally did just read the sponsor on the side of his car. Ivan David beached in the gravel there. His morning has ended quite quickly. But what happened to Niall? I think I have a broken front wing and a puncture. Double whammy. Not good there for the Frenchman. Not a good start at all. Willie Pitt. Probably. Guadish is having... Oh, Kato looks like he might have had a good start there. Never mind. I don't think so. Yeah, Niall Pitts. Here we go. Right, let's read all of these chats. Also, Max is Slater gonna? Oh, sorry, that's me. I thought you were talking about Verstappen. Is Slater gonna do a Formula Rally 2024? Could do. There's only 3 more rounds. I don't think so though. I think Slater will get a win. Slater's a very good driver, so surely he gets a win. Slater is going to get a win. I can comfortably predict that. 5 wide, almost holy. Slater, what happened? Got a replay of the start here. Tappanen doesn't even have a great start. He just has a good start. Yeah, Slater, look at that. Just horrible start and almost gets taken by Rivera there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Cole Nagy had him on the start there. It's just he had the inside line, Slater. Yamakoshi just... Did Tappanen have a bad run up Eau Rouge or something? He was very slow, which almost lost him 2 spots in one corner. Here, Yamakoshi, look at that. Just a fantastic slipstream there. Beautiful stuff from the Japanese driver. Formula 3 became NASCAR. Unlucky David and front wing damage for Niall. David had a bit of a good start there. Look at that. The highest running AIX, I believe that's him. Niall into the back of Carter, apparently. Oh, one Roden going sideways during the middle of one of the corners there. And we've got Niall on board. What happened to him? Oh, yeah, he just... How did Kato not get wiped out there? Crazy how he did not get wiped out. Oh, and then Niall... Oh! Is that Ugo? Did Ugo hit... did Niall hit Ugo? Oh my gosh. Wow. More cinema after the sprint. Too much cinema. Too much cinema. It's too early for this. Currently 7 a.m. for me. Unlucky Niall. I don't think the FIA loves midfield drivers. DePallo is out of the car. Why? Why is DePallo out of the car? Completely missed what happened to DePallo. I don't think the FIA loves midfield drivers. Well, they have a lot of investigating, don't they? 2 disqualifications, except G and Wharton. I knew Slater wasn't going to get a good start. You just knew it, Carl, did you? Just knew it. I thought he'd get a good one, to be honest. Niall hit Ugo. Yeah, it looked like he did. Where's Ugo now? He's still in the points. Points, not even plural. Clara's lost 9 spots. Oh my god. Who's had a good start? Del Pino's up 10. Oh, Niall's in the pits. Why is he dropping down the order? He's already pitted. By the way, has had a bad start as well. Out of all the Rodents, Christian Ho is the highest running. Based on this here, you would have not expected that. Matty is a madman going up Radion. He is. The 2 Red Bull Juniors there side by side. It's always like the most entertaining and scariest thing to watch in motorsport. Dang. Campos teammates collide. They did. Technical issue or I don't know. Yeah, Rivera, look at that. The highest running Campos driver. But look at that. MP running well. Live driver standings. Yamakoshi would jump up to P5. Oh my gosh. I kind of jinxed Badoer. I said he could jump up the standings today. He's currently out of the points. I can't see any more stricken cars on track. I think the safety car will come in this lap. And we will have the race resuming on lap 4. Singaporean goat, that's right. I think I might have, I can't remember exactly, and I am pretty scared to look at the end of the year, my F3 predictions. I had Ho as the highest Rodin, I think. Euro 4 and Freck is kind of mid at France. Euro 4, oh yeah, of course, E4. I was thinking Euro Cup 4. Are they racing right now? No, yeah, I saw Freck yesterday. It was an alright race, but Le Castellet, Paul Ricard's not a great track, is it? What's it got? What did they get called? The runway, isn't it? It's not the greatest track. Of course, you have yeah. I watched the Sorry, what was I going to say? The race yesterday. I watched that the Freck race, and Nakamura Roberta won from Olivieri, who made it quite a good race. Other than that, it was not amazing, was it? Let's go, Fred, my boy. Olivia Slater, 27. Shout out. Wouldn't happen to be related to Freddie, would you, Olivia? Or are you a fan? Not quite sure, but yeah. Let's go, Freddie. No good start, but can he get this up? And Yamakoshi has started already. Looks like he's caught it tapping and napping. And Slater's look at that. Freddie's got a good launch there. Not a launch, like a good restart though, but oh my gosh, Tappanen almost just overtook Yamakoshi before the line. Yamakoshi taking the kind of qualifying line there. Oh my god. A bit crazy. Oh, and Slater's going down the inside. Oh, both of them on. Oh my gosh. Slater already on lap 1. Has he got Tappanen on the restart here? Not quite, but Tappanen. What is going on in this restart? He's already got a bit behind Yamakoshi. And Slater's already got a good restart there. Look at that. Here we go. Down the Camel Straight. Will Slater have another good run down here again? Let's see. Yamakoshi still leads, but Tappanen's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. But Yamakoshi defends. And here we have the two Red Bull Juniors side by side. But I think Kolnagi defends from Rivera. Doesn't seem like there were many overtakes down the Camel Straight this lap. We will wait to see, maybe not next lap, though, lap afterwards when we have DRS. But it's Yamakoshi who leads from Tuukka Tappanen and Freddie Slater, P3. As things stand, this would be perfect for Freddie in the championship. I don't think he'll be ahead of Ugo at the top, but he'll be very close, with Ugo only scoring 1 point as things stand. Still a lot of laps left in this race, though, of course. I would like to see Freddie maximise the points today, bring a good championship battle for us in the final few rounds. Also, Del Pino and Deligny doesn't even exist after the first 5 rounds. Yeah, they've been very underwhelming, haven't they? They've been very underwhelming. Yamakoshi's been the best Van Amersfoort since. Yamakoshi now exists. Yeah, I'm his mum. Shout out Olivia. Shout out. I've got one problem with Freddie. Why is he getting coffee at the ice cream stand after the F3 races? He's got to get an ice cream. In that heat, has to be an ice cream. Lap 5 we know go on to. Hiyu Yamakoshi now leads. Got a good gap here, 0.8 seconds, with Freddie about a similar gap behind Tuukka. Here we go. Up Eau Rouge and Radion. Onto the Camel Straight. Here we go. Yamakoshi's got a very comfortable gap here though. The slipstream's not going to be very effective. And hang on, Freddie's got to be that's not Freddie, that's a different Trident. My bad. That'll be Stromstead then. Where is he? P6. I missed Stromstead. He had a good start. Rivera having a... Oh, sorry, I missed this completely. Rivera's ahead of Kolnagi. Wow. Their liveries are too similar, and I cannot see from a distance the numbers on the cars. Stromstead, though, looking quick here. Very close to the back of Kolnagi. Come on, MP. Tappanen, Slater instant. Forcing another driver off track. Noted. Turn 5. When did this happen? I cannot remember this at all. Cannot remember this instant that they have noted at all. Oh. Sorry guys, look at that, just messing with my hair on stream. I'll have to do. Kolnagi really good at Spa. Oh, he's down to P5 at the moment. Was that where he started actually? But Stromstead is looking like he's getting close. And here we go, on to lap 6 with DRS now on. And here we have, look at that. Everyone's got DRS really. Yeah, everyone. Apart from Barrichello and Yamakoshi. Of course, excuse me, sorry. Here we go. Will we see any big overtakes going down the Camel Straight here? Stromstead looking quick. Will he get past the Red Bull Junior of Mattia Kolnagi? Yamakoshi tapping in. Look at that. He's getting closer and closer and closer. But Tuukka doesn't look for a move at all. And look at that. Freddie having to defend from Rivera there. Rivera looking quick. To be fair to Ernesto, he's been looking quick at every race, I think. I've been very impressed by him. Freddie, though, just holding in there. Looking good, as he always does, really, in Formula 3. Deligny stopped performing after round 1-2. Yeah, well, he had a podium in the first race, and then I think he had a good one in Barcelona. All Van Amersfoort did, didn't they? Ugo with an overtake there. For we don't need any more Ugo points purely for the championship. No more Ugo points. I want to fight. Kolnagi is good because Argentina reached the World Cup final. You know what? That's what Kolnagi was waiting for. Waiting for that. Have we got any Spanish drivers? Del Pino. Where is he right now? He's in the point P13. He's performing because of Spain in the World Cup final, isn't he? Lol, I think Spain will wipe them though. Yeah, World Cup predictions, Spain win, and I also need Spain to win. I'm a salty Englishman, and hang on a second here. Freddie is very close to the back of Tuka here. But Tuka is still within DRS of Yamakoshi. You know what? They're all pretty close to each other, all the top 10 here. They're all still within DRS here. No one's broken away yet. And we've got two Rodins side by side behind Ugo there. That's Christian Ho and Badaware. And Giusti here. Hang on a second. They're all... And that's Badaware going past Ho into turn one there. Ho kind of surrenders that. He doesn't really fight it. And here we have Del Pino versus Giusti going side by side into Eau Rouge here. Here we go. Will he get the move done? Del Pino. And Giusti just kind of goes straight there in Radion. Oh, and here we have Freddie down the inside of tapping in. And he makes the move there. And there we go. Freddie Slater takes tapping in for P2. Oh, and a big look up there. I thought... Was that Christian Ho? That's Badaware. I thought Badaware was about to go into the back of Van Amersfoort there. Oh, no, that's Claro, actually. Sorry, that's even further back, Rodham. But yeah, Freddie takes P2. Although it hasn't updated on the timing tower. He did get the position right. Freddie kind of comfortably did that. Tuka did not really fight that one. Surrenders that. I wonder if he's kind of conserving tyres or he's just struggling a bit at this point. He did not fight that. That is good for Slater in his battle to reclaim the race lead. Badaware's radio, tell Christian to wake up. That's so funny. It's an early Sunday morning. Can you blame him? They're all teenagers after all. More or less. Don't think Barrichello is. Or Nakamura. I'm a bit behind on chats here. I thought France would win, but once they got into semis, they just stopped playing well, and England really bottled the match against Argentina. Tuchel needs to go. Yeah, we were very underwhelming in that World Cup match. Tuchel's tactics were not on, and yeah, France underwhelming. Last night though, we showed them who's who, and look at this. Yamakoshi's not really kind of legged it away, has he? He's not pulled a gap here. He's still, holding Freddie within DRS here. Will he make a move here, going down the Camel Straight, we wonder, as we watch them go down? Oh, Rouge and Radion. A lot of them here still have DRS. Although, yeah, I can't see any big gaps. Although behind Ugo there. And here we go. Slater getting closer and closer and closer. Going down the inside here. Yamakoshi doesn't even defend it. Slater, 2 moves in 2 laps. What a move from the Audi Junior driver as he has reclaimed the race lead. Yamakoshi almost surrenders it there. I wonder what the thinking is behind that. Oh, hang on. Oh, the co-commentator Piers saying that Slater was always going to get that position there. Interesting. That's why he didn't defend it. All right, very okay. Interesting. Yeah. Doesn't look like there were many moves further back. Not seeing many moves actually at all so far this race, which is interesting. Big battle in the midfield. Ho got to catch up to the pack, bro. Come on, where is Ho now? He's still with a DRS of Brando. Got a replay here of this Slater move. Yeah, look at that. Yamakoshi doesn't really weave at all much either to try and break the slipstream. He just surrenders it. Interesting tactics being played here. Yeah, and look, they're all still very close. Stromstead here, not got past Kolnagi. which he might need to because the ART is looking close behind him of Maciej Guadish. Ho points, come on. Not at the moment. He's down to P12 actually. Just he's got past him. Yeah, as things stand, Slater would have a 6-point championship lead. He'd have almost double the points of Teofil Niall and P3 as well. Let's go, Slater. Come on. Now, don't bottle. Well, I don't know. This looks like it's just they're all going to be trading the race lead here. And here we go. On board with the Hiyu Yamakoshi. And Ernesto Rivera hang on, pulls to the side. Is he going to get past Tuukka Tappinen here for the spot on the podium? Slater holds the lead, but here we have, and they're all, is he going to overtake P2? And he's lost his front wing end plate. Ernesto Rivera's lost his front wing end plate as him and Yamakoshi touch, it seems, at the top of the Kemmel Straight. But Tuukka Tappinen's dropped to P4 and Ernesto Rivera takes P3. And here we have Maciej Guadish going round the outside of Noah Stromstead. Who's got past here? He has not. Noah Stromstead holds on to P6. And I believe Stromstead would take P3 in the standings, maybe? Oh, no, not quite. It'd be close to, though. How many laps does this race have? 15. Currently on 9. Going to go on to lap 10 in about maybe a minute's time. Rivera damage. Oof, yeah. Only a front wing end plate, which doesn't seem to affect performance that much, so he'll be okay. Oof. I feel bad for Niall. His poor performances mostly came because of qualifying. Yeah, he didn't really capitalise the most of those 3 poles in a row. Sadly for him. We've got a replay here of Niall. Did not know he's that close to Yamakoshi in P2 there. Look at that. Breaks down the inside and then just, eventually pulls alongside Yamakoshi, which he did not want to do. And, I don't think you can really blame Yamakoshi at all for that. Tappinen there. We'll have to be careful he doesn't get overtaken by Colnaghi, the 2 MP teammates. I need them to both maximise points here. MP not had a good year so far. Justy in P11, not in the points yet, but imagine that we get all MP points again. Tappinen slow on the exit, and Colnaghi's got past him already. Oh no, Tuukka. Oh no. He's lost another place. No. And will we have another change for the lead here? I don't think so. Hiyu Yamakoshi's too far away from Slater. And Rivera's going to get past him here. And Rivera gets past him. Ernesto Rivera into P2. And Colnaghi and Tappinen side by side. And, they have to... Tappinen has to take evasive action. And Stromstead, he's lost a spot there to the IRT of Maciej Guadish, I believe it is. Guadish up to P6 there. The 2 drivers who are very similar spots in the championship. Battling away there. Ugo, look at him there, getting close to Kato. But a few overtakes here. Ernesto Rivera getting past Yamakoshi into P2. He's looking racy today. Freddie might have to look out for him. Freddie, who's still not, raced away into the distance, which is important with everyone still within DRS. Not Del Pino, though. He's in P13, not within DRS of Jin Nakamura. Excuse me. Rivera P2, he is. We did have a Slater versus Ugo in CT Frot, but Ugo won that. It'll be really close on the way all the way to Madrid. It will be, as we have Barrichello in the pits retiring the car, it seems. Yeah, it'll be very close going into Madrid, hopefully, unless there's someone want to have a big oopsie in either Hungary or Monza. Any moves into the bus stop chicane? No. Tapping and fell off. Yeah, it looks like he was slow out of the exit of turn 1 and Colnaghi took him there. MP just cooked themselves. Now they're not in the DRS train. Yeah. Well, they are, aren't they? But they're just a bit far back. Come on, MP, man. 6 laps to go. Colnaghi has mega pace. Get Colnaghi on the podium. Oh, he's a bit further back. Yeah, tapping in. He's just dropping. What's happening to the fin? This is not good, man. No. Come on, Tuukka. He's going to get dropped by Ferrari this race. Oh, and he's going to be overtaken by Guadish. Guadish pulled, and hang on though, but got a battle for the lead here. Rivera and Slater slide by side, but Slater holds on to the lead. He defends it well, and does Tappinen. Tappinen's lost a space spot to Guadish. Tappinen just dropping and dropping and dropping. P6. Not a good race at all from the Finn. Down 4 places. Guadish, though, having a great race, up 5. Giusti. Oh, he's dropped back. Where is Giusti? Where is Giusti? I've lost Giusti on the timing tower. Oh, no, he's P9. He hasn't dropped back. Sorry. The 2 ARTs of Kato and Guadish have had a good race so far, as we are closing in on the final laps of this race. It's because of WC. What's that, wild card? World Cup. Kolnagi. Look at him. Passionate because of the World Cup. This is a replay here of Guadish on Stromstead. Good move there from Guadish, who's coming alive in the past few rounds. Rivera almost got Slater. Geez, he did. And oh, hang on a second. As we go into the bus stop chicane, they're almost just... all the cars are almost, kind of gearbox to gearbox at the moment. Here we go. Ernesto Rivera. Will he claim his second win before Freddie even gets one this season? I wonder. Here we go. As they go onto lap 12 here. Approaching Eau Rouge and Radion. Ugo's just dropped out of the points. What's happened there? But will Rivera, he's been very close to Slater here. Will he get a move here? Oh, he's side by side already. Before they reach the top of Radion, of the Camel Straight, I apologise there. And Rivera has taken the lead of the race here. A change here on lap 12. This will be important. And Giusti looks like he's got past Stromstead there. Giusti, the only MP with pace, it seems. Well, Kolnagi as well. But, yeah. What's happened to Ugo Chukwu, though? He's out of the points. This is not good for his championship ambitions. What has happened to him? What has happened, I wonder? No more moves here, although Badaware is back in the points. Well, he's been in the points for a while. But he's kind of closing on Stromstead, who looked like he was maybe looking for a move on P5 at one point, dropped down to P9 and potentially could maybe lose positions out of the points here. That would be awful for Stromstead, who'd want to capitalise on Niall not scoring points here. Where is Niall in the end? Replay here of something. 19 Roden there. Christian Ho being overtaken by the Dams. And to the Van Amersfoort there of Del Pino, I believe. Replay of Ugo here, defending the inside going to turn 1. What happened? Oh, and he just got overtaken. Ugo just kind of let these two cars overtaken down the inside. What happened there? What happened? 5 to go. Maybe his tyres. Christian Ho 8th to 20th, lol. And Slater. What happened to Slater? He's out of DRS from Rivera. Oh no, this is a nightmare for the Brit. Yamakoshi here could get past him. Hiyu Yamakoshi looks like he might get past Freddie Slater. Here we go. Oh my god. Here we go. Down the Camel Straight here. The Japanese driver. Will he get past the British driver? He pulls to the side here and Slater doesn't even defend it. Yamakoshi with the DRS takes Slater for P2 there. And Kolnagi looks like he's got past someone. Oh no, he's defending from Guadish. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Kolnagi still defending there. We're seeing some more gaps appear here. Kato not in DRS here. Tappinen down to P7. I think I missed that. He was in P6. He's dropped down to P7. Him and Giusti are right next to each other now. Nightmare. Mattia Colnaghi, though, still holding well in P4. Good points for the Argentinian. I'd like to see this. Ho was in the top 10 just 3 laps ago. He's dropping back, isn't he? Did he box or what? Ugo just got double overtaken. Well, yeah, nightmare, isn't it? I can't with Freddie. Like, or more than likely the World Championship lead, but he needs at least a win. Yeah, I think this will be a bit underwhelming, but I'm sure Freddie will be happy coming away with it from this weekend with Ugo not scoring, neither Teofil Niall either. As things stand, Slater's 1 point behind Ugo. Wow. Slater might be in trouble. He is. He's going to lose DRS to Yamakoshi here. He's not got the pace here, and Colnaghi could overtake him here. Going on to lap 14. Oh, and Giusti almost getting taken out there by Badaware. Badaware is looking quick after a poor start from the Italian here. And it looks like, will the Italian make a move into turn 1 here on Alessandro Giusti? He doesn't. Oh, but hang on, Nakamura dives to the inside here. Oh, wait, Giusti loses 2 spots. Giusti's just done a Ugochukwu. What is going on, Badaware? He's just going 2 spots in 1 corner, isn't he? Badaware up to P8. Giusti takes back Nakamura, but Deligny is under investigation for track limits. That seems like a pretty slam dunk penalty, sadly. And have we got any moves here up the road? Colnaghi doesn't seem like he's overtaking Slater. Giusti, will he take Badaware back for P8? He does, and he does take that position back. Alessandro Giusti takes P8 back, and Nakamura looks like he's got past Badaware. Nakamura, yesterday's winner, who started a bit further back out of the points today, has now got back into the points, P9. This will be good for the high-tech driver. Good points from him. Rivera P1, how are they falling off a cliff? Some drivers just seem like they've got no tyres. Some seem like they've saved tyres. I would not want Guadish behind me. He's an unpredictable one. Colnaghi might even get him. Yeah, Slater's got to be careful he doesn't fall off the podium. Oh, and Stromstead there on board with him, just going sideways almost during Po-on. I mean, I'm glad Rivera is going to win, but how does Slater always do this, no matter what? Yeah, he's had so many races this year where it's looked like he's going to get the win, and then it just doesn't. Del Pino here, up 14 spots, could almost get into the points here. Good race from him. Colnaghi podium would be great. I would love a Colnaghi podium. But I also want Slater to get as many points for the championship. Slater 1 second off Yamakoshi now. Yeah, he's dropped out of DRS. 3 to go. They're about to be on the final lap here. I'm a bit behind on these chats. What is going on with Ugo? He's losing even more positions. Oh, he's down in P19. He's just got no pace at the moment, has he? Ugo fell off too. Grid pens effect. I think they're just slipping the tyres at this stage. Some just managed better than others. Must be, yeah. Must be, yeah. And hang on, we've got to move down the inside. Badaware on a dam. So that won't be Badaware. That's Claro. That Claro defending from Le Corte further back. Niall overtook Ugo, lol. Yeah, that's horrible, isn't it? Niall, who pitted at the end of the first lap, is now ahead of Ugochukwu. Guadish here. Will he overtake Colnaghi? He's getting closer and closer, but the DRS... Oh, excuse me. Mattia Colnaghi clings onto P4 with Guadish. Oh, look at that. Slater, the gap is huge to Hugh Yamakoshi on the final... Oh, we're on the final lap here. Sorry, that's the final lap. He might be okay here, as there will not be many more overtaking opportunities at all for Colnaghi and Guadish, but he does have to be careful. Still does Freddie Slater. Kato's quite far back here in P6 from Guadish. MP Motorsport, though, will they get a podium here with Mattia Colnaghi, his first in Formula 3? Or will Colnaghi make it back-to-back feature race podiums, I wonder? Will Slater make it back-to-back feature race podiums? But it looks like Rivera's going to comfortably win this. He'll be further up the road. What's the gap? Oh, he's quite far ahead. 1.5 from Yamakoshi, who is 2.7 ahead of Slater. Slater's pace at the end of the race here just not been there. Here we have Ernesto Rivera, though, going round, coming to the bus stop chicane. The Mexican Red Bull Junior driver, as he goes round the final corner to win here in Spa-Francorchamps, his second win of the year. Ernesto Rivera, Yamakoshi, another podium. And Freddie Slater still clings onto the podium. Mattia Colnaghi, take a bow. His best result in Formula 3 so far after a torrid year, takes P4. The two ARTs of Maciej Guadesh and Taito Kato take P5 and P6. Tupa Katapanen clings on to P7 in the end, with Jin Nakamura scoring more points in P8. Sandro Giusti in P9 and Brando Badaware in P10 rounds out the points. Ernesto Rivera, good result for the Red Bull Junior, the best of the Red Bull Juniors so far. Finn McLaughlin in P15, the other one outside of him, and Colin Nagy, of course. Ho in the end finished last. What happened to him? Escotto up 10 positions. That's crazy. Wow. Rivera very happy on the radio there. Kind of impressive. New DRS zone might help Matty. Didn't in the end. He could not get on the podium. Colnaghi overtake. What a win for Rivera. Yeah, this is huge. You know what I said at the start of this stream? I said an outside shot for the win would be Ernesto Rivera. Don't count him out. I did say outside shot. Starting P4 is not really outside shot. That's huge, though, from Ernesto Rivera. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry. Come on. Kind of a shame he missed Australia. Yeah, big shame for Rivera, who's been very quick since he's come back to the championship. Not meant to be today. Ernesto Rivera wins. Second win of the season. It is, yeah. P4 is still mega, though. Yeah, it is for Colnaghi. He'll be making good spots up in the championship. And, of course, MP will as well, with all three in the points. Let's go. Rivera top 3 in the championship incoming. Could be, He's got a championship. He's on a good run of form. Could have been if he wasn't penalised last time out in Silverstone. Colnaghi come back, hopefully. Christian Ho ended up finishing last. Yeah, nightmare, isn't it? What happened to him? He was the top running rodent at one point. He's just been so underwhelming this year. Oh, excuse me, Christian has. Oh. Sad. I did not expect Yamakoshi to do this well this year. Neither did I. I thought he'd be the last running Van Amersfoort. I know, I probably expected Del Pino, I imagine, but I did not expect this from Hiyu Yamakoshi. He was pretty good in Freca last year, but he wasn't amazing to me. I thought the Japanese driver who wowed me the most was it Kato? I can't remember. Slater is going to do a Fornaroli. You know what, he could, because this win just keeps on escaping him. But if you become F3 champion at the end of the day, doesn't matter. I mean, I reckon if Rivera didn't miss Australia, he had more time in the car, he would defo be near the championship lead. Maybe not that near, but definitely, P3 could have been possible in the standings. He missed the in-season test, didn't he, some way? He missed pre-season test. Or did he miss? No, not the in-season test, I don't think. He missed pre-season testing. He missed the opening round. That's a lot of time in the car. Rivera would definitely be a lot higher up the championship had he not missed all of that. Definitely. We are currently 45 minutes away from the F2 feature race. I will keep this stream running after the podium celebrations. I will have to pause the stream momentarily, but I will be back after that. So don't go anywhere, guys. Don't you worry. Freddie tried scratching his head with the helmet on, lol. Let's have a look. As I see Freddie Slater get out of the car. He doesn't look the most pleased. He would have hoped for more, I'm sure, but we haven't seen many pole to win conversions this year, have we? I wonder what those stats are, actually. I'm going to check that out. Let's have a look. Oh, Nyland Barcelona converted. And that is it. Teo Nile is the only one who's converted a pole position in the 6 rounds this year. Wow. Yamakoshi with another good result for the Japanese driver. He's been very, very impressive this year. I've been very, very pleased with him. Lucas Slater, he looks a bit... He doesn't look very happy, does he, Freddie, judging by his body language. He did not maximise points today, but he still did get quite a good haul. He wanted that win, didn't he? He wanted it. Shame. Guess the crash with Niall caused Ugo fell off. Maybe Ugo did have damage and it did affect him, maybe. Mercedes have been slacking on junior drivers after they got Kimi. Most, if not all of them, are in F4. Yeah, I mean, they had Stromstead last year. They dropped him quite harshly, or they just didn't continue. Don't know what happened. Rivera there, of course, I forgot he lost his front wing end plates. But that did not matter in the end, did it? For the Mexican. As he poses next to the number 1 sign. No need. Yeah, I don't know. Mercedes don't. You don't have to have a junior driver. A lot of the really good ones are already snatched up. The free agents, though, that come to mind, you've got, of course, Ugo Ugochukwu, Teo Nile, Emanuele Olivieri and Freck. They've got El Dahiri, of course, championship leader in Freck. Can't think of many other top. Oh, of course, all the Italian F4 guys, all the US drivers, they're all free agents. But they've got a lot of in F4, haven't they? Consani and Craig, who are very good drivers. I rate them highly. Controversially higher than all of the US drivers. I think they may be looking into Stenshorn. They were at the celebration spots to celebrate Martinius. Were they? Interesting. Well, do they have Dirksen? He's not a junior, is he? He's like a simulator driver, isn't he? Joshua Dirksen. But Stenshorn, I would not be surprised if he is snatched up by a team. Who knows if he does another year of F2. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. Yeah. Emanuele Olivieri, though, I think he'd be one of the top free agents to snatch up if I was an F1 junior team looking for someone. As well as Teofil Nile and Ugo Ugochukwu. Although Ugo, we know, has the funds to kind of choose who he wants. Cool down room. This is what we all love to see, of course, isn't it? We do love to see the cool down room. Just had some flipping some ASMR there, just hearing Yamakoshi drink. Why was that so funny? Sorry, I'm just trying to check what my predictions were for this race. For all of you not aware, in my Discord server, we have a predictions league for all of the Slater there, just saying how he just didn't do anything and he dropped. Yeah, Slater does not look very happy. Crazies was saying that as a rookie getting a podium, an all rookie podium, but a rookie scoring a podium, that just shows where his standards are. There we have Ernesto Rivera's little brother, who looks exactly like him, of course. F3 feature rate, I said Slater win, Kato second, and Ugochukwu third. Oof, I will not be scoring many points there. Yeah, anyone who's not aware, I have in the Discord server, we have anyone who, by the way, is not joined. In the description below, you can join. But we have a predictions league, and the winner will get a shout out in my video at the end of the year. So yeah, all you have to do is just join the Discord, enter your predictions each weekend when I send out a Google form. And yeah, you just have the biggest problem is just remembering to do that. A lot of people are forgetting to submit their predictions into the Google form. Here we have all the drivers coming out to the podium. If you can bin an F1 car and not worry, I'm sure you probably have funds. Yeah, shout out to Ugo doing that at Monza a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. Doing his first F1 test session with Alpine. Ugo, you know, it's not a secret that he does have good backing. Guessing Ugo waiting out Cadillac or with Alpine. I think he'll just wait for any kind of team that will come to him saying they've got an opening for a, 2028, 2029 seat. Kimi Method. Oh, is that Kimi was a Mercedes Junior? If that what you're saying, bidding a car and not worrying. There he is, Rivera's younger brother. We always assume that's his younger brother because they look so alike. But yeah, that is the end of this Formula 3 race. We are about 40 minutes away from the F2 feature race. So I will be pausing the stream. I'll keep it running, but I will be just pausing it for the time. No need to end it and start another one. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in for that. I will be back in due course for the F2 feature race in about, I'll be back in maybe about half an hour, provided the race is not delayed, but I don't think it will, of course. So yeah, see you guys all soon. I'm back. I am back. Just in time for this Formula 2 feature race. Let me update the name of this to say Formula 2 Watchalong. Bang, there we go. But welcome back, everyone. Hello. How is everyone doing? Did I miss any chats? When will it start? I think any second now. Well, the formation lap will get underway. At least. And they have camera leads away the formation lap. Oh, I'm missing the Euro Formula second race. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, look at my bed. It's a mess, guys. Shall I fix this up for everyone? Look at that. Is that amazing? Oh, no, it's horrific. Oh, still got my headphones on. Just yanked me away. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Who does everyone think is going to win? Should I set a poll? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Nico Verona is going to win. What, because of Argentina? Wonder if Cameron will finally get another win. When was his last win? Was it Barcelona? Did he win in Barcelona? Cameron's like, it was Barcelona. He could not convert Silverstone, could he? And retired from Monaco. Where are Invicta in the... Invicta are only fourth in the championship. Behind MP, Rodin and Campos. I think Campos will win the team's championship. But Invicta, they've got to, up their acts. I mean, one of their drivers is up there. Well, they're saying that Dirksen is now into the top 10 of the standings. I forgot how high up Miata used to be in the standings, but a run of terrible results. Miata has not scored a point since the Monaco feature race. Herta has not scored a point since the Spain feature race. Bad run for High Tech. Let's have a look at the poll. It's 50-50 between Cameron and Solov. Here, alternate strategy won't work effectively. What do I think of that? No, there's not really enough laps, is it? There's not many laps. I don't know. I feel like it's big day. Verona's big day today. Yeah, alternate strategy won't work as well because of the fewer number of laps, but it'll still work for some. Here we go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're away. Smoke at the back there. One of the dams hasn't moved. One of the dams has not moved. Tazanopo Intra has got Kemmer off the line, and Intra leads. One of the Alpine. Oh, there's a mess at the start. There's a pile up here, kind of, not really. Oh, is that one of the dams? Oh, two of the dams have just gone backwards. Cameron Solov's up to P3 already. Solov already up to P3. I've just realised I have got the complete wrong timing up here. Quick substitution there. Down the Kemmel straight here. Dirkson's had a good start. He's already up to the back of Dunn here. And Dirksen, will he make a move here on Dunn? Oh, but Dunn just defends. To Sanapol, Intra leads. Wow. Solov lead up to P3 already. A lot of drivers with bad starts there. Huge gap between, is that Stenshall and Miney? Can't quite see. I gave up on High-Tech's F2 team. Oh no, Dam's day is over. Yep. Dam's day is over. Montoya box for broken front wing. There was a bit of quite a few cars just crashed at turn 1 there. Not quite sure what happened there. Intrapuvac's already got a bit of a healthy lead. Dirksen here looking racy, wanting to get past Dunn very quickly. Safety car. Safety car out. Intrapuvac leads. There's Beganovic. What happened? Did he stall it, maybe? Oh, and Goether's just stopped before Eau Rouge there. What's happened to Goether? I imagine maybe he got involved in that turn 1 kind of mini pile-up and just didn't have the car healthy enough to continue. Mini, oh my god! So High-Tech and MP basically have their days over right now. Oh dear, Mini's making his best impression of Dunn. Oh dear, we need a replay of what happened. I do not know at all. Here we go. Restart replay. What happened to Beganovic? Oh my god. Oh, Beganovic. Oh, Beganovic. All right, Mini. Oh, huge look up from Mini and Miney. Oh, and then Mini just hits Belinsky. And then Goether's having to go slow and he gets hit from behind. I was looking too far back. I didn't see what happened to kind of Solov and Dirksen. Here we go. Beganovic actually jumped. What happened? Wait, what happened? Hang on, I thought Beganovic had an issue there, but his car, for some reason, just started. I don't know what happened to Beganovic there. I thought for a second he jumped the start like crazy. He went on the 4th light. But actually, I don't think that. Oh my god, huge look up there for Mini and Miney. All these cars, the two High-Techs, they're lucky to get away with no damage there. Gabriele Mini. Oh, dearie me. Stenshall defended apparently. Oh, Gernef, Gernef. I just combined Goether and DNF. Goether, DNF, GG's. Yeah, look at that. Brilliant day for Dams and MP. Brilliant day. What is the poll saying? Camera Solov Intrapruvasek. I know everyone voted on that as soon as the race started. Elisa Verone 7th already. Oh my god, he is. I laughed that one off, but you know what? Verone's up to P7 already. To be honest, everyone's had a good start, it seems, apart from the High-Techs. Look at that. The Intrapruvasek. I still haven't seen Intrapruvasek start. I was too focused on the dams further back, just sort of dying. Will this be a long safety car period? I wonder. I haven't seen. I think it should be quite easy to recover what the MP of Goether and is that it? I think has Belinsky. Is Belinsky still in? Oh yeah, safety car ending. Are they racing right now? They are. They are, Terry Q. They are. No one voted Intraprivasac before lights out. That's right. We've all got these glory hunters in here. I've just watched the poll. Hang on, just a live update here. Everyone's voting Intraprivasac. Probably on me. I should have started the poll a bit earlier. But Sanapol Intraprivasac will lead the F2 pack away here. The ART driver. Will this be back-to-back ART feature race podiums, I wonder? And he goes, and he goes, and he goes. To Sanapol Intraprivasac leads the pack away as they go into the bus stop chicane. Will he do what Hiyu Yamakoshi did? No, he doesn't. He doesn't take the kind of qualifying line through the bus stop chicane there. And and we're away here. And hang on, Solov going round the outside of camera into turn one here. Verone as well, and Bennett, and Solov's wide, and he's lost a position to Dunn there. He's lost a position to Dunn. Dunn's back up to P3. Well, he's moved up to P3 even. And he's behind Dirksen as well. Dirksen's had a monster start up to P4. But Solov, what happened here? Did Camera, we can only assume, pushed him wide? And here we have a battle further back. Bennett between Verone. Verone is going to make up another spot here. Whoever said he's looking like he could get a race win here, it's not looking that bad a shout. Bennett, though, not a good start for my boy. That is not good. Not a good start. P5 down to P7 already. But Solov, I wonder what happened there. I was in front at the apex. He pushed me off. That is what the Bulgarian is arguing. Here we go. Replay. Camera defends the inside line, but Solov so late on the brakes there. Going round the outside. Oh, don't see a second replay. There was a slight gap. He did leave a bit of a gap, Camera, but I don't know if this is just kind of hopium. I want Camera to score more points because I feel like Solov's already, he's leading the championship comfortably. I need Camera to make up some points here. I want more of a championship battle here. I voted for Rafa. I think I would have gone Rafa as well, to be honest. No one's saying Dunn, interestingly, is for a race win. Fun fact, Dirksen has won 2 races every year he's been in F2. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Being an AIX for 2 years. Alpine Juniors have 0 breaks. Hi, I am from Brazil. Go Camera. Shout out Brazil. Go Camera. Although he's not had the greatest start to this race already. This is a big race for Invicta. Yeah. Verone P6 Lamau. Yeah, Verone has had a great start. And Invicta can make up big points in the team's championship today. Solov was smart with that. He goes so deep to the point that he's side by side with Rafa. Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe Camera did kind of leave the door open a little bit. It's 5-second time penalty for Mini. Is Mini still in the race? He is. He needs to serve that, really. Otherwise, it could be bad for him in Hungary. Dirksen's on the alternate strategy. Hang on, we've got a bit of like a 50-50 split here on the grid between super soft and the medium. Of course, this weekend we're having super soft as opposed to the soft, so quite a difference in tyre we will see. I will have to close the poll here. Too many glory hunters with this Intraprivasac shout. But Intraprivasac still leads. Will Thailand return to the top step in Formula 2? Would this be their first win since Alex Albon in 2018? I think it would be if Sanapol can win. I think Dirksen will be doing his yearly late charge as he did it last year, where he scored 6 podiums in the second half of the season, and his pace has looked really good now. Yeah, Dirksen's pace at the end of last year was monstrous. Does he just do that every year? Does he just do CBA first half of the year and then locks in for the second half? Verone here, looking like he might get past Solov. Hang on a second. Going up to the bus stop chicane here. This is where Bennett spun yesterday. And he's gone past him there. What a move from Nico Verone on Nicola Solov. And Solov's going to lose another spot here, maybe to John Bennett. And he has. Has Solov got a problem here? What's going on with him? It didn't look like him and Camera even touched, but Maybe the tyres are falling off already on the super softs. 25 laps, that's a lot more than I expected, I'll be honest. Nicholas Solov, what is going on with him? Has he got damage? If so, big in the championship battle. And here we have Dirksen close to the back of Dunn. Maybe the medium tyre is a lot better than the super soft already. And hang on a second, Inch v Camera here. A battle for the lead here. Rafa Camera pulls alongside and gets ahead of Taz. And a new race leader here as Dirksen as well. The two Invictors making moves down the Camel Straight here. And Solov's lost another spot here to Stenshorn. Solov has either got damage or the super soft tyre is drowning. And yeah, it looks like even Van Hoopen wants a nice free spot here. Although I say that, he's under pressure from Miney. Ooh. I'm calling starting on super soft is the faster call. Yeah, well, the super soft right now does not look like a nice tyre to be on. It looks like it might have already fallen away. But that just means, you know, maybe you want to be on the medium tyre for as long as possible. And here we have Miney looking to go down instead of Van Hoopen there. Good for Solov, who is under pressure. No Way Verone is 5th. Yeah, he looks in at the end of the F2 year and becomes like prime Michael Schumacher. Lol, yeah, Dirksen. Oh, and here we have Dirksen going past Sanopol into Privasak here. Dirksen with a rocket ship in that car. He loves a power-heavy circuit, doesn't he, Joshua Dirksen? And he's passed to Sanopol into Privasak. The Thai driver losing 2 spots in 1 lap. As it's now an Invicta 1-2. Did we have an Invicta 1-2 last year? Verone. Hang on, Verone's passed Dunn. I missed that there. Verone passed Dunn. This super soft tyre not doing well. Josh Dirksen could be leading by the end of this first lap here. Not first lap. End of this lap here, I mean. And here we have, is that Van Hoopen or is that Bennett on Dunn? John Bennett. I think that's Bennett there. Yeah, because that's Stenshorn behind John Bennett. It looks like he might get past Dunn here. John Bennett with the DRS is going to go past Dunn. The 2 GB3 runners-up, I think. And he's done it. Stenshorn here might also get past Dunn here. The Rodent teammates, yeah, Dunn's lost 2 spots down the Camel Straight. Oh my gosh, is he on, are they... Yeah, he's on the super soft there. Super soft you want to avoid at all circumstances. Camera being told to box. Yeah, look at that Interpruvasak being overtaken by Verone. I laughed off that Verone shout to win. What a mug I might look like. Is starting on the softer tyre the alternate strategy? Look at that, Bennett going to go past Interpruvasak. Oh my god. How is Camera still leading? He needs to get in the pits ASAP before he loses more track position. Yeah, you're going to need anyone on the super softs. You need to pit as soon as possible. Look at that. Intrapruvasek's going to drop out the points at this rate. Oh my gosh. What is going on with Verone, lol? Just on the medium tyre. I think the medium tyre is just rapid at the moment. Or the super soft is just... Oh my god, look at that onboard from camera. It looks like, you know, if you run your finger along that, you'll get many cuts. Yeah, look at that. Camera kind of surrenders the position there. And Josh Dirksen goes to the race lead. Will he do the double? That'd be crazy if we get the Paraguayan doing the double here after all the kind of bad races he's had so far. And there we go. Camera in the pits. Who else in the pits? Who else in the pits? I can't see anyone else in the pits yet. Okay, further back, an Alpine Junior in the pits. An ALT pit crew out. That'll be for Kush, Miney. Or is it Intraprivasak even? Yeah, no, Intraprivasak. So we've got Dunn, Intraprivasak, Van Hoopen, and Nicholas Solov in the pits. I wonder if this was the wrong strategy going on this. Is Camera going to lose another race victory? Surely not. Oh, it's a slow getaway. Oh no, that's Solov. I thought Solov had pitted already. Not yet. Colton Herter in the pits as well. We've got almost 2 AIXs in the pits here, in the points here. They have not pitted, of course. Are we going to have to see the usual from Kean Shields? He's going to get caught up to by the guys who've pitted before he even has before he's even pitted. Yeah, well, for Solov, it doesn't look good because he went off, his tyres were dirty. Yeah, true, he went on the gravel. Won't be beneficial at all for him. For camera, it looks good. Yeah, he didn't lose too much track position at all. He's going to be quite... Yeah, look at that. 7 seconds ahead of Inch Privusak already. And Inch Privusak here is being passed by Dunn for net P2. I don't know what really. We'll have a mix of strategies here, which will obviously play a part. And there we have it. Dunn, sort of net P2 here. Second in the run of drivers who have pitted. Solov there going quite wide. Nicholas Solov, of course, how could we forget? Missed the Spa round here in F3 2 years ago. Got quite a bit of traffic in the pit lane here. It's Inch Privusak and Dunn. Oh, I wonder if the shoulds will look at that. ART did release Inch Privusak right into the path of Dunn. But Dunn did pass him eventually after that. Okay, Verone might win, Lamal. You know what? I wouldn't mind a Verone win. Argentina, he might be powered on by Argentina in the World Cup final today. The medium runners are going to have to use the options too at the end. Yeah, you're going to have to do like an Alex Albon at Melbourne, like 2022 was it, or 23? No, it can't have been 23 actually. Took Sargent's car, didn't he, that year? But where Albon took when he did the whole race on one set of tyres and pitted in the last lap. You got to do that. You don't want to be on these super soft tyres. Did they qualify in these super soft tyres? Because I can't remember. Well, they must have, obviously, but they can't have been that good. Verone fastest lap. Hold on a minute. Well, he's out of DRS of Josh Dirksen. But Verone is looking quick. John Bennett as well. Why is Solov at P16? Everyone from camera back has pitted. They've all pitted for tyres because they're super soft at the moment. It's a diabolical tyre. On board with Kushmani here. What happened to him going up? Oh my gosh. There will be a lot of bodily fluid coming out of him. I can imagine out of that, not to be too graphic. Kushmani going up over Rouge and a snap of oversteer there. He almost just lost it. That would have been a very scary moment. I was scared just watching it, quite frankly. I reckon they pit with 3 laps to go. Yeah, I think they want to be going as late as possible. Obviously, you know, the medium tyre will wait to see if it is okay. Yellow flag out on the track. Oh, big crash. Is that John? It's Lawrence Van Hoopen. Big crash. That might be a red flag. Is the barrier okay there? Van Hoopen, huge crash. What's happened to him? That won't be a cheap one to repair. Is Van Hoopen okay? That is a huge crash there. Safety car. This is not good at all for the front runners. Oh, he gets out of the car and he's okay. That is what we like to see. But that's a huge crash. And already, the guys who've already pitted, this is perfect. Leon's pitting already. Oh, fire. Will this be a red flag? I would not be surprised if this is a red flag. The barrier can't have taken, you know. Oh, this is going to be interesting with the tactics here. Van Hoopen it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. I swear that the other barrier looked like it got hit. It was missing one of the boards. Van Hoopen devastated on the radio. Oh my god, this is going to be huge. This is not good. Solov, who's missing his front wing end plate. I missed this, by the way. Was he a bit wide? He wasn't particularly wide. He just got too much curb there on the exit and just lost it so easily. Solov with a, you know, front row view there of it. I don't know. Will the barrier need to be repaired there? It doesn't look like it will be. Look at that. The crash looked worse than it was, to be fair. That'll be an expensive one, sadly. Oh my days. Did you see O'Sullivan's crazy overtaking Super Formula? No, I didn't. Was it a double header this weekend? I don't think it was it? Just the one I saw he got pole yesterday. I need to watch the highlights. I haven't watched them yet. But Kaku oh, red flag. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. Wow, that's huge. Okay, so does that mean um that they can get a free pit stop? Because I cannot remember the rules, I'll be honest. Can they get a free pit stop? Because I don't think they can. I'll need to listen in to the commentators with their knowledge and insight. But yeah, we've got a red flag here at Spa. That will not be an easy one to recover. A lot of debris on track from Van Hoop and stricken car, excuse me. A lot of grass on track. Yeah, they've just got a kind of treacle around, around that. Yeah, back to Super Formula. I have not seen them yet. Yesterday I kind of streamed and then I went out to watch the Odyssey in cinemas. Good film, good film. Came back late and I kind of went to bed after that. Oh, hang on a second here. I've just realised Noel Leon is ahead of camera. Are we going to get a Gabriel Bortoletto Monza 2024 here? Leon last to first. Hang on a second. Leon is first of the guys who've pitted. Although, unless have Montoya and Shields, they're actually ahead, but have they pitted for the other tyres? Oh my gosh. So they have to do a mandatory stop. So Dirksen to Fittipaldi, they have not pitted. Montoya and Shields, I don't know if they've changed tyres, gone on to different ones. Wow, Dirksen and Verone, Bennett, this is not good for them. So Leon, I think he's going to be okay then, yeah. He went medium to medium. But he's done 2 stops. The driver's getting out of the car. Imagine this will be a bit of a longer red flag period. So what shall I do? Sit back, get my legs up. Shall I watch the Super Formula highlights? Oh, Solov asking about camera. I was with Super Formula. I have not seen the highlights yet. I have not had time, but I could watch them now. I don't think I'm going to share my screen for them because I'll probably get cooked by copyright. But Dirksen there, he does not look happy. Joshua Dirksen does not look happy at all. Oh dear, he's lost this one here. Probably not many points scored today, Josh. He's on fire, get him out. The XF2 boys are doing good in Super Formula. Yeah, Browning as well. Him and Sullivan did well. I haven't seen the result yet. I say the result. I know Otter won. I don't know exactly who anyone else. I want to watch the highlights. Verone second. Don't restart the race. Yeah, should they call it off right now? Don't see why not, unless we have a massive thunderstorm and all the rain comes out right now. It's close enough. Front runners are still in trouble. Yeah, they're cooked, aren't they? Super Formula cars look fun to drive. They do. Super Formula cars, probably. They're better than the F2 car, aren't they? I need to go to Super Formula race. So I'm. You know what? Insight here. I'm looking to go to Japan next year, and I'm hoping I can go to a Super Formula race. Sadly, I will probably not see someone like Browning or O'Sullivan. I don't think they'll be in Super Formula next year. Maybe O'Sullivan. Maybe. It depends on if he gets an FE seat. Depends if Browning gets that Williams seat. But yeah. Prime will not be counted as a stop. I don't think they'll need to pit anyways. Yeah, you have to run both tyres, don't you? Watch the Odyssey today. Haha. Oh, you did as well, Evie. Yeah, what did you think? I think it was a good film. Good film. Not my favourite Christopher Nolan film, but I thought it was good. Thought it was good. I didn't like it as much as most people liked it, I think. Leon is a lucky boy, but he did medium. He said he did 2 pit stops. Has he done medium? I don't think they had that many tyres. Verone is impressing me so much this year. Sadly, more than Herta, but good on Verone. It's been battle of mid between those two. I don't know. I've not been overly impressed by either, I'll be honest. Anything on YouTube is free to screen share. I don't know if I'm if that if that's if I should do that or not. But I guess so. Actually, wait, that does sound like a familiar thing. Fraga won in Super Formula. Yes, is the race going on right now? Actually, Eagle Fraga F3 2020. Yeah, streets won't forget. Legends remember. Yeah, solid 7 out of 10 from me. F3 2018 to 2021 was so fun. It was a much different time. You know, you had a lot more. I felt like the quality of the grid was not as high back then. Depending on how long this red flag is, they might cut the number of laps, and the medium runners can put on the option tyres during the red flag and go to the end. Yeah, but they still got to do a pit stop, so it doesn't change. I don't think that's probably their only chance. Let me look this up by the way, because I think there's a Euro Formula race going on right now. It is. Let's tune in live to this. Lap 18, Fiorentina. Is that one of the Brazilian drivers who's entered this round? Euro Formula. Pretty dying championship. Can I live stream? Uh, Hang on. Let me try and discover this. Midstream, I'm discovering things, guys, right now. YouTube live stream, copyright rules. All live streams are scanned for matches to third party content, including copyright content, in the form of another live broadcast. Uh, all live streams are scanned. I'm currently learning the rules right now. If anyone's got a link to anything teaching me, that'd be great. How YouTube's copyright protection tools work. Let's have a look. Well, Euro Formula want to copyright strike me. They don't have a description in their video. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I can't show this Euro Formula race. Sorry, let me read some of the chats. Yeah, solid 7 out of 10 for me. That's the Odyssey. Uh, now Euro Formula is fun. Yvan David is on F3 and Tim Kaharchik is doing one in Indy next. So Euro Formula can't be that bad. It's kind of bad. Not a great field. Last year there was a bit of an anomaly, but Barrichello and Emma Fittipaldi as well. Yeah, the car is really good, and they do get good drivers occasionally. It's just half time it gets less great drivers. What happened to Dino? His car just killed itself from the start, really. Ponden streamed old F1 races. Yeah, but he's like a Red Bull affiliated guy, isn't he? Like, I don't know. Does that? Uh, can I screen share? Because I remember seeing old. What's that big Canadian streamer? The guy with the long blonde hair. Um, I remember watching him, like seeing clips of him watching F1 highlights and just not pronouncing names correctly. It's quite funny. Um, I don't need to know how to share my screen. I know how to do that. I'm not that unk. Oh my god, it's telling me how to do it. I want to avoid asking AI all possibilities, but I might have to resort to this. The red flag's gonna flip and resume at any point, isn't it? You cannot stream other people's content unless you have permission from them to do so. Shall I ask Euroformula personally? The research still goes on for me here. Let me come back to the chat. You're a Dan Tictum affiliated guy. Sure thing, sure thing. Lol, Dan Tantrum. Actually, don't do it. Scooby Dooby Doo Latifi. That's a reference to Tictum's COD stream back in the day when he was still a Williams driver, Williams junior driver. Although I think he claimed he wasn't at the time, which is why he could say that. He was singing Scooby Dooby Doo Latifi is poo. You need exclusive streaming rights. Okay, I think you sound like you know something. Oh, well. Actually, I'm seeing answers here. It doesn't seem like I can. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to watch some. I'm going to enjoy some Euro Formula. Let me just mute Formula 2. Here we go. Is it 5 out of 15 or are there 5 laps to go? I think it's 5 out. No, because I joined on lap 8. Also, let me look at the Freck qualifying results. I missed those. Olivieri on pole. Let's go. Well done, P2. Where's Nakamura Berta? And Aldahiri P10. Nakamura Berta P5. Frank got P4. Okay. Gabriel Gomez P8. All right. Euro Formula. And everyone else should tune into Euro Formula right now. I'm not going to share my screen. I think F2 drivers streaming on Twitch always shows interesting things. Dan Tixham singing in a certain form of Red Bull Junior drivers saying a certain word, or playing COD with Lawson, lol. Yep, shout out Yuri Vips. Or Slurry Vips, you could call him. Not... Oh, hang on, got a car here. I think that's Everett Steck there, making an overtake. But yeah, F2 drivers, they don't do many streams anymore. I mean, during COVID and kind of, a year or two after that, there were a lot of streams, weren't there? People kind of continued it afterwards, but then they stopped, didn't they? They kind of went, kind of need to lock in a bit more here. I remember Jack doing and Liam Lawson doing streams whilst they were both reserve drivers. Lawson is like, thank you, I would take that chance, lol. Minnie doesn't look sad after going bowling into turn 1. No points at all for Minnie this weekend, it seems, doesn't it? Actually, where is he sitting right now? Fiorentino currently leading the Euro Formula race. Theo Palmer streamed when he got the high-tech announcement. Did he? Is that on YouTube? Should I look that up? I'll try and remember that. I showed him the tree that looks like a man at Snet. Were you at Snetterton, Carl? I'm miles away from Snetterton, so I cannot really realistically go. Unless should I get permission from British F4 to do an IRL stream at British F4? I might be there next weekend, by the way. Little teaser. Lawson, my favourite streamer. Let's go. Lawson's my favourite streamer, my favourite driver. He's my favourite everything. Wow, the Euro Formula grid is small. You think this is small? This is the largest grid we've had for a while. They had 9 cars sometimes, 11. It's not been very good. De La Tour dropping down the grid. Not the grid, the order. Got a bit of a different podium right now. Usually in Euro Formula, it's kind of Enzo Ye winning, Everett Steck somewhere there, De La Tour, Carrasquedo up there. Hang on, are these... One of the cars is sponsored by Podium Insurance. That's Clement Novalak and James Blair's... That's their company, right? It's on Twitch, but Twitch removes VODs after 14 days. Ah. Shame for Theo Palmer. Can't watch it. IRL British Air Force stream would be peak. Yeah, I don't think I've quite got the rights to do that. Yeah, podium insurance for number 7. Who's the number 7? The Polish guy. Dabrowski. Or is he Hungarian? That'd be so much fun doing an IRL stream in a British F4, but I don't think I have the rights to do that, sadly. Kushmani has fallen asleep in the car, lol. Can't blame him, I do that as well. Early start, although Belgium an hour ahead. Same. Lawson Goat, that's right. Lawson Goat. Spread the gospel, everyone. Good day, everyone. Greetings from Ciudad del Este, Paraguay. Shout out Paraguay. Shout out Paraguay. Shout out Josh Dirksen. Leading the race right now, but it's not looking good for him. He will be cooked. Shall I rename the stream right now to Euro Formula Live Watchalong? I remember seeing Trapper's car in the Macau race last year and it looked like it was falling apart. I can't remember that. Was he in the F4 race? I think he was, wasn't he? Do you think Euro Formula has any talent? Yeah, talent. All these drivers are talented. It's just whether, you think they're proper good. I don't think so. I mean, Carrasquedo was on the F3 grid meant to be this year and then he wasn't. Drivers that I think on this grid that will make F3 next year, maybe Enzo Ye. It all depends on their budget as well, doesn't it, of course? Kaharchik won the title last year and didn't have the budget to move up. He's in Indy next now. But, Gino Trapper's decent, isn't he? Central European Zone Driver champion. Famularo was on the F3 grid years ago. Dillator, Enzo Ye, Enzo Stack, Herrera, they're all decent drivers, aren't they? Carrasquedo, Trapper. Decent drivers. Nothing kind of jumps out to you, mind you, but they're all decent drivers. But the car, I think, is quite good, isn't it? Which I always think is quite surprising how they just don't really attract many drivers to the championship. It's the same they use in Super Formula, isn't it? So the Euro Cup 3, GB3, Freck, and Euro Formula, they all have different cars, don't they? But the Euro Cup 3 and Euro Formula does look quite a similar car. The streets will never forget Mojave Raghunathan in 2019 F2 the GOAT lol. Yeah, that is crazy. That's a Formula 2 video, by the way, made by Josh Revel. And it's got I think that's his famous video, his most viewed video, over 1 million views from Mojave Raghunathan. That's crazy to me. An F2 video with that many views. It's crazy. That's the GOAT. Kind of crazy that he actually did F2 in the first place. Kind of sums up the championship, just letting anyone in, don't they? Keen Shields was a title contender with Noel. Yeah, look at him now and look at Leon. Yeah, I think you say a title contender. Didn't Leon win by like 100 points, even more maybe? That year though, I think there was only 3 drivers who did every single round. So yeah, same as Super Formula Lights. No, yeah, Euro Formula and Super Formula Lights have the same car, I believe. Yeah, I don't know what Tictum is on about. You're referring to me there. Mojave Raghunathan won a race in Italian GT last year, lol. He did, didn't he? He did. Sometimes his Instagram posts just come up on my feed. I'm like, whoa, what is this? Oh, in the final lap here, I've just realised of Euro Formula. Filippo Fiorentino is going to win here. The Brazilian driver. Devlin Di Francesco. God, what a name. Shout out anyone who watches my videos and sees the Devlin Di Francesco followed by that like screechy violin horrible noise I do. Shall I do my Devlin Di Francesco voice? Are you ready, guys? And Devlin Di Francesco. And here we have Fiorentino crosses the line to win in Euro Formula. The Brazilian driver wins for the first time in the championship, followed by Dobransky, and Hector Herrera in P3, Everett Stack in P4, Enzo Ye in P5. And yeah, I'm just so glad they're all using the best car. They are, yeah. I need to lock in and finish this history assignment real quick. You've got a little break in the red flag, EV. Get your history assignment done. Out of curiosity, what's the assignment on? Should we all do your homework for you? We should all do it. The Dallara 326 is so good. Oh, I don't know the names of the chassis, but I believe this could be this Euro Formula car. Can someone enlighten me? Could Dirksen change tyres and go to the end, or should he stop again? He can't change tyres. Well, he can change tyres during the red flag, but he's got to pit again. So it doesn't really benefit him much. He's got to stop again at some point during this race. So all the drivers are back in their cars, it seems. Or are they empty? I'm trying to see those high helmets. It does. I missed when this race might resume. But it looks like it might be. Yeah, they're all in the cars. Looks like it's coming back underway soon. Dirksen down to Shields. They've all got all the top 10. They've all got to pit again for a to change their tyres in F2. If you're not aware with the rule, you've got to use both sets of tyres in the race, the prime and the option, which today is the medium tyre and the super soft. You've got to use both sets of tyres. That's just part of the rules. And you've got to use them in a pit stop. So the top 10, if they change them during the red flag, that does not count. They'd have to pit again. Mate, the F2 race started. Hasn't for me. Shall I restart my stream? Maybe I'm behind. I was not. The thing is, Euro Formula, I don't think will ever run out of money, as Motor Park is in it, and they're in it because they prefer the Euro Formula type car over F3, but they used to be as good as Prema sometimes. Yeah, during the 2010s, Motor Park, maybe even earlier. Yeah, in the 2000s, Motor Park were one of the best. What was the GP2? Were they in that championship? One of the best junior series team, Motor Park will. Even in F3, they used to be up there, kind of in the Euro F3 days. One of the best runners, one of the best teams to be with. But they are no longer up that level anymore. They're only in Euro Formula, and they kind of just farm wins there, don't they? Is that the Kyrgyzstan flag I'm seeing in the stands? Crazy. The assassination of JFK, lol. What a great history assignment that is. In Formula 3 European Championship, yeah, that's Motor Park, isn't it? Yeah, Euro Formula, I don't know if they will ever run out of money, because I thought they would have by now, but they haven't yet, so yeah. Resumes at 10:48. That is now. My stream obviously being a little bit behind. I was joking, but I was hoping you didn't open the tab of the F2 stream, lol. Oh, you're pranking me. I'm too smart for your pranks, Carl. I will never fall for them. Arden were good back in the day. Yeah, they used to be kind of like the Red Bull Junior team, didn't they? Does Christian Horner still own Arden, or is he still a shareholder in it? Arden used to be those guys. Are they still in motorsport? I think they in GB3, GB4 and British F4. Are they not in British F4? I think they're in British F4. I think they're in GB3, aren't they? They used to be a really good team, yeah. Let me try and remember Arden. They had Markelov, didn't they? Did they? Let me look up Arden Motorsport. They used to be quite good in GP2. Arden International, that's the name of them. Here we go. British F4. Oh yeah, they haven't been in it since 2021. They were the champions in 2018. Look at that lineup. Dennis Hauger and Jack Doohan. 2020, they had Roman Belinsky. 2017, they had Piastri, Ayrton Simmons, Ollie Caldwell, Alex Quinn. Sounds familiar to me. Isn't he an ELMS driver, maybe? Sounds familiar. 2016, Rafael Martins. That's a mix between Victor Martins and Rafael Camara. And Jack Martin, a kind of a mix as well. Ayrton Simmons with them in 2016, 2015. Enam Ahmed, what's happened to him, by the way? He used to be quite a prominent driver in the junior series. Ricky Collard as well. F2, they pulled out in 2019. Who replaced Arden? I can't remember. They were the pink car, weren't they? Who would have taken them? What wasn't what was that team? The one that Deleda raced for, Nanini. What was the name of that team? I can't remember. Oh, Markelov raced for them when they were a little bit washed, actually. Oh, in 27. Oh, and GP3. GP3, they're all right. What is this? Look at this. Blast from the past. Arden Motorsport. But yeah, back to the stream. Oh, they're going to have a safety car restart here. Sorry, I haven't been commentating, but they've had the safety car lead them away during this. Whilst I was looking at Arden International. Did I say Cameron's going to lead them away? I think I might have. Dirkson's going to lead them away. Yeah, maybe Christian Horner should go become team principal of Arden again, lol. Personally, I'd like to just see Christian Horner stay, unemployed. Just stay, in his nice, lovely house in Oxfordshire or something. Buckinghamshire, somewhere nice there. Just stay there and out of motorsport. That's where I'd like to see him. And here we go. Joshua Dirksen leads them away. And I wonder what will unfold here as the top 10 are up against it. And look at that, some severe, significant tyre warming right here. And look at that, a few lockups going to turn one. Move there, is that Verone? No, that'd be Villagomez. Verone's at the front. And Montoya's pitting already. Was he on the... Montoya and Stenchorn were on the soft tyres there. And they've gone onto the medium there. Intra-Pruvacak's dropping. What's happened to Intra-Pruvacak? Oh, no, he hasn't. Was it a problem with the transponder on the car? Where is Intra-Pruvacak? He's there with Dunn. Hang on, he's going around the outside here. Will Intra-Pruvacak here? This is for like a podium position here. Dunn here, not looking quick with Solov right behind. Herta, by the way, running well. He'll be scoring points. Wait, Mini's actually in the points. I've just realised. Let me try and read some chats. I need to become friends with a super rich guy and buy a slot in like Czech F4 or something. Fun fact, Czech F4 is actually, what you think might be Czech F4 is Central European Zone F4. But most of the races are held in Czechia, aren't they? Yeah, you got to invest in people early, maybe. Invest in someone's career early, give them some money. We might see Dries do sim racing for the Verstappen sim racing team since his team suddenly left. Maybe. Not many moves being made yet on the restart here. Solov, I think, changed his front wing during the red flag, hasn't he? He hasn't got a missing end plate. He has, yeah. That's good for Solov. A race win's not out of the question here for Solov. The problem here with Leon is he's coming up to the back of the two AIXs here who are not going to be quick, respectfully. So, Leon's going around the outside of Shields here. Keen Shields doesn't fight it that much. He'll want to get past all this traffic. Hang on, Keen Shields is still on the super soft tyre. What is he cooking? Keen Shields, though, not giving this up. He's going. Look at this. This is a race lead here. Keen Shields trying to get past Noel Leon here, but Camera needs to get past Shields ASAP. This is not good at all for the Brazilian. He needs to get past him very quickly. Oh, we're a timed race now. Ooh, excuse me. Will Camera get past Keen Shields? He pulls to the inside here, the Brazilian. And it looks like he's going to get past him, but Shields is not giving this up. He kind of surrenders it a bit. And Dunn looks like he'll get past him as well. Will Intra-Pruvacak? No. Intra-Pruvacak, that's not going to be good. He'll need to get the move done as soon as possible. But Solov is also fighting to send up Intra-Pruvacak here. The two good friends. And Villa Gomez now looks to be getting past Solov here. This is not good for Solov. He does not want to be bogged down in this traffic. But now Solov's going to... Villa Gomez is going to get overtaken by Mini, but Mini goes off track there onto the gravel. But has Mini got past him? He has. I wonder if he was on track there when he made that move. Shields, though, holding up into Pruvasak, it seems. Not good at all. He wants to get past quickly. Herta, though, look at it being racy on the back of Villa Gomez. I would love to do a seat in AU4 in Australia, as I don't think I would do awful, but I wouldn't do good or anything, lol. Yeah, that'd be quite fun, but I would not be good at all, personally. Noel Leon here, he was going to go past Fittipaldi. Oh no, he's pulled out of the slipstream and he just lost all straight line speed there, Noel Leon. The net race leader, Ayrton Simmons is crazy. Blast from the past, yeah. Timed race now, yeah. Forward in... Oh, hang on, there's a lot of bus stop chicane action going on here. Keen Shields has... Hang on. Keen Shields has been passed by more drivers here. Taz has got past him. Camera's on the attack on Noel Leon here. It's around the outside of turn one. Will Rafa Camera get the move here from race lead? Rafa Camera side by side here as they go up to Eau Rouge. But Camera has just got the edge over him. Will he get the move done? He does! Rafa Camera is now in the net race lead here. Huge for the Brazilian. And will he get the move done here on Emerson Fittipaldi as well? He's side by side him, the two Brazilians. And he looks like he might also get Roman Belinsky. Roman Belinsky's been passed and Camera's overtaken a plethora of drivers on this lap here. What a move. And there's so much traffic. Villa Gomez just goes straight on there. And Tessano point to prove a second. Oh, Fittipaldi. Fittipaldi spins. That could be a safety car. Will that be a safety car? They will probably be beached. No, Leon gets past Dunn here. Oh, does he? Dunn's still ahead. Will the safety car come out yet? Dunn needs to defend this for his life before the safety car could potentially be out here. And the safety car is out. The safety car is out. Oh my gosh, this is big. Is Dirksen, Vorone, Bennett, Miney and Boyer, are they back in it? They could be back in it. I don't know though. I don't think they will be because 15 minutes on this tyre. This tyre the super soft tyre looked to be dead. Completely dead after a few laps for these guys who started on it. I don't know if it will be good or not for them because I don't know. They've got to pit now. Here's the move from Camera. Solov, Leon here tried to get past Fittipaldi, but Camera just saw the gap, kind of sent down the inside, which wasn't on there. And then Camera here, look at that. Leon just defends the outside, but Camera, look at that. What a move around the outside of Leon there. We often criticise Camera for his wheel-to-wheel and kind of, ability to overtake. But that was a great overtake from the Brazilian, who then got some good moves there on Fittipaldi and Belinsky after that. Excuse me, bless me. What happened to Fittipaldi? Did he lose it? Yeah, it looks like Fittipaldi just kind of lost it all by himself. Small contact with Dunn, maybe. But he did just kind of lose it all by himself. I am very behind on chat, I apologise. Arden Spot in F2 is currently AIX. Arden weren't that bad, were they? Or the AIX aren't that bad. Oh, is that what you're saying? They used to be that team. AIX, who used to be PHM, who used to be... Oh my god, who were they before PHM? They were that team that Deleda and Nannini raced for, and Aitken for like a few rounds in 2021. That's who they were. Yeah. Sorry, that's a very, very old chat. I'm apologising. That's during the red flag when I was on about them, wasn't it? Formula Ford is amazing in Australia. I would race it if I could find some money. It's quite a fun championship, isn't it? They don't have like any kind of aero, no wings. Max Esterson raced it, didn't they had Emil Bernstoff for Abu Dhabi. Emil Bernstoff, I believe, might have commented on one of my YouTube videos before. Random fact there. BWT Race Lab, that was it. HWA. Tough times that team. Antoine Hubert 19, yeah. Rest in peace to Antoine. Of course, this very track 7 years ago. Gone, but never forgotten. Now they're mostly on the Nürburgring. RIP HWA Race Lab, yeah. Mafia Racing are doing decent with Walter. Is that an Italian F4? I think it is, isn't it? That's the Danish driver. What is Shields doing? Why is he defending like it's for position? He was for 1 point, wasn't he? And safety car is ending. Safety car is ending. Was not a long safety car period. And Camera is going to get them under away here. I want Dirksen's still in the points here, actually. Actually, have they still caught up yet? Where are Dirksen, Verone, Bennett, etc.? Because they can't have caught up that quickly, could they? How Shields got an FP1 session in Abu Dhabi last year is beyond me. I think it's pretty obvious how he got one. Money, true. Rafa is madman. 60 minutes on options is impossible. Yeah. It doesn't seem very realistic, does it? Come on, Bennett and Verone. Bless you. Oh, thanks, Carl. Is that when I sneezed? Thank you. We come to F2 for great racing and some less good examples of racing. Yeah, very mixed racing, isn't it? Verone, you can do the funniest thing. He could, to be fair, yeah. Timing tower not updated. Oh, yeah, it's not updated here for some reason. Don't know why it's behind, but camera is ahead. But camera gets them under away here. Oh, no, it's updated now. Sorry. Just checked on my OBS. Camera has... Oh, no, Dirksen and co have caught up. Never mind. But 11 minutes. How many laps will that be? About 7, maybe 6? Don't make a joke about anyone. On this tyre. It'll be quick and immediately. Oh, and here we go. Solov already on the attack on Intrapuvasak. His great friend there. Dunn won't think twice to send it. The average silly season leak is like Artem Markov to join F2 lol. Obviously joking, but silly season stuff is always funny to read. It is. Silly season. It's called silly season for a reason. But here we go. There we go. Dirksen already on the attack there on Miata. Colton Herta, where is he? And Solov is passing Intrapuvasak there for P4. The two Campos drivers in P3 and P4 now. Solov will be looking to get on the podium. Herta, though, look at that, running well. Is that Verone? No, it'll be Villagomez, won't it? Two of the older drivers on the grid, Rafael Villagomez and Colton Herta. Camera, though. Got a good, healthy lead so far to Alex Dunn. Dunn will need to... Dunn will need to keep in DRS, and he's got a black and white flag for track limits already. Not great for Alex there. They caught up, don't worry. Dunn won't think to... Oh, sorry, I've already read that. Please don't be so unpleasant. You should blow your nose off camera. Oh, sorry, guys. Did you hear that? Very, very sorry, guys. It was not very nice for you guys. I apologize. High-tech double points. Don't want to speak too soon. I think Miata's going to get overtaken by a lot of these guys on the super softs, though, unless the super softs kind of fall off very quickly. Fun fact, Verstappen won his first race on my 7th birthday. Is that F1? 2016? Was that F1? Oh, hang on. John Bennett on Miata there. Miata's now out of the points. No longer high-tech double points. Jack Aitken is doing amazingly in endurance racing right now. He is. He's one of Cadillac's best. Very good driver. And here we have Miney down the inside of Miata. And look at that. The super soft tyres looking very quick right now. But it obviously does not have the legs on it, does it? Someone's got maybe a track limits penalty coming up. Oh, hang on. Miata's still ahead of Miney there. I thought he got past him. And Dirksen looks like he's going to get past Herta here for P8 down the Camel Straight. Imagine saying this like 4 years ago. Josh Dirksen kind of not doing much in Freca, whilst Colton Herta winning IndyCar races. And another move there is that Cushmini into the points, not quite. Herta is going to drop out the points soon, it seems. Someone under investigation, Leon and Herta. No. Herta seems to have got track limits already. That's a shame. He might drop out of the points then. Ah, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Leon track limits. Oh, yeah, Leon track limits. I've just completely glossed over that. I said it and just completely glossed over it. There we go. No Leon penalty. That's huge. Solov into the podium then. Solov just always is just finding ways to get huge points every weekend. Everything goes his way. He's having a great year, Nicola. Apart from, was it Miami and Montreal? Didn't have great weekends then, did he? But Alex Dunn, he needs to be careful with his track limits, is he's lost DRS from Rafa Camara here. That's not good for the Rodin driver. Yeah, look at that. Herta's penalty confirmed there. No, Leon. I don't know what Dunn should do. Maybe does Dunn kind of give up the position, but if he could. Dunn saying he hasn't done any track limits now. I think Dunn should fight this position for Leon because Leon looks quick and Dunn is losing out to Camera here. Dunn could actually, drop back from Leon and potentially lose 5 seconds maybe. And Intra Pruvasak here is looking to overtake Solov here. And Intra Pruvasak's got the move on Solov. Solov with no DRS. The Thai driver with DRS gets the move done down the Camel Straight. And Solov is also on black and white flag for for track limits. This is not looking good. Oh, and Dunn's in investigation for track limits. Dunn's cooked. Dunn track limits. Dunn track limits. No. Oh dear. Intra Pruvasak will need to. Don't think he's got a black and white flag, so all Intra Pruvasak needs to do, keep it on the track. 5 second penalty for Dunn. Okay. So everyone behind, just keep on track. Don't exceed it and you'll be okay. Holy, someone needs to buy Prema and give them a nice cash injection to get better. Maybe some random rich person who needs to get their son a junior series seat. Lol. Are you referencing Lawrence Stroll there? Are you referencing Lawrence Stroll? That's exactly what he did, didn't he? I don't mind. I don't know. I don't care that Prema are down there. I'm not a Prema fan. Prema have always been good, but times change. Times change, and other teams do well. Please don't be so unpleasant. You should blow your nose off camera. Saying this again, I'm not blowing my nose, am I? Sorry if I'm disturbing you guys. Sorry about that. Damn photo. Would you rather have a long, successful career in FE or have a short IndyCar career but win an Indy 500? Probably that. Short IndyCar career but win the Indy 500. Indy 500 for sure. Has Mini served his pen? I don't know actually. I think he has. Because he hasn't got an exclamation mark next to his name. Surely he has. Sorry, I'm watching you from Argentina, Patagonia. Shout out Argentina. With Verona. Oh, look at those dark clouds in the distance. With 5 minutes left to go, I don't think that'll be playing a factor, but maybe for the F1 race later. I've just realised Verona's ahead of Dirksen here. I've just missed this completely. Josh Dirksen is behind Nico Verone. Are these tyres okay? Miata's the only one behind on the harder tyre, maybe on the mediums. I'm not sure, but they're not really catching up anymore. So it looks like Verone and Dirksen, although Herta's got a penalty, P8 might be the best they can hope for. Formula E, to be honest, as at least you can get a world championship and the cars aren't bad. Yeah, especially with Gen 4. But Indy 500, one of the biggest races in the world, of course. Yeah, the Gen 4 cars look cool. No one likes Prema. I don't know. I have neutral feelings towards Prema. I don't mind Prema at all. Colapinto and Verone versus Sainz Alonso in the World Cup. And, of course, Boyer, Del Pino, Colnaghi. Can't forget them. So Inter Pruvacek is P2. He is at the moment. Hang on, we've got like a 5-way battle here with Boyer for what position's this? Oh, P13. 5-way battle for P13. Wow, look at this. This is wonderful. This is what we all wanted to see. Keen Shields, the only AX running, of course, here. Also Delpine, of course, yeah. I'm pretty sure Colapinto and Verone are friends, lol. I think they are, yeah. Costoya, if we're going further down. Gino Trapper. No Leon here. Looks to be under pressure from Intra Privasak. Hang on a second here. Dunn looks like he could be okay. He needs to do some mega laps because he is currently, if the race were to end now, Dunn would finish P6, I think. P6. Mini needs to be careful because he could be getting a podium, you know, if Solov does get a track limits penalty. Camera, though, is just cruising. It's just important that he doesn't get a penalty. Dunn needs to pull away here with his penalty in mind. Dunn is really pushing. He is, you know, he's putting. Hang on, he's got almost 2 seconds to lay on behind him. Dunn just needs to be ahead of Intrapruvasek. Intrapruvasek needs to get past Leon, though. I'm sure the Dirty Air's not helping him. I've just realised Dirkson's fallen out of the points. With Herta's even with Herta's penalty. Hang on, even with Herta with his penalty would still finish P8. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. God. Alex Brundle just said super soft tyres have left the chat. God. What are these millennials doing to my sport? Yeah, the super soft tyre is dying. Who's the highest on them? Is it Verone? Miata is probably going to overtake him, isn't he? I assume. Yeah, Dunn is really trying to pull that 5-second penalty. I'd be fuming if I'm Dirksen. Oh yeah, all those front runners who were on the who started on the alternate strategy. All those drivers, I'd be fuming. The red flag really just did not help at all. Yeah, Dirksen's just drowning there. P15 now. What's the gap from Dunn? Oh, I completely missed this. Intrapuvsat got past Leon. I completely missed that. Oh my gosh. Am I washed? Rain on track, apparently. Well, it seems like there'll be one more lap after this. Depending on when Cameron gets to the line. Unless there's a massive downpour in the final lap, I don't think that will affect many things. Yeah, had pace to win race low. Dirksen did, yeah. He was on for a definite P2 or even P1. Yeah, Dirksen was looking quick. You sure do lawnmower racing lol. David Coulthard talking about mogging in Silverstone was rough. Yeah, David Coulthard, look at him, getting down with the kids with all these brain rot terms. So it looks like there'll be one more lap. Yeah, Cameron's not going to make it to the line in time, it seems. It'd be fun if we just get a sudden downpour. Like a huge one. Where we see, you know, cars flying off the track. I haven't been watching the battle for the last point scoring position, but Boyer is in P10 now. Boyer points, what has the world come to? Is he last in the standings? Final lap here. Well done, fall behind into. Still, oh, hang on, Mini. He'll fall on P6, won't he, Dunn? Herta will still be P8. God. Nah, David probably just had to ask his son all the things to say, lol. Shout out Dayton and GB4. Get Carl onto the Ferrari strategy team, lol. Oh, but that just means I'm still on 100% conversion rate for what's the best strategy for the race. Shout out Carl, look at him. Carl knows the strategy. Lol. Aston Martin last in the standing in F2 and F1. Yeah, Boyer doing better in Frecker with Chi. Verone fell off. Yeah. Not good at all. I'm sure I'll get the strategy wrong at some point this season. Probably bound to happen, isn't it, Carl? Oh, hang on. This is a good one to monitor whether Dan will fall behind Mini or not. Doesn't seem like we're going to have any other track limits penalties. But Rafa Camara, who's had a fantastic race after at one point he looked like he was cooked early on in this race with his super soft tyres. But Camara goes around the bus stop chicane, the final corner here. Rafa Camara is claiming the victory, and is his championship charged back on a little bit here. Rafa Camara takes the win in Spa, and that's a huge 25 points to his tally. Tassanabol Inter finishes P2, his first podium his first podium in Formula 2 this year. And Nicolas Solov, of course, P3. Dunn finishes P4 in the end. He was ahead of Gabriele Mini. Noel Leon last to P7. What a race from the Mexican. Got hiccups now. Colton Herta keeps P8 with his penalty. Mary Boy rounds out the points in P10. But Gabriele Mini, fantastic race for him. Big win for Rafa Camara. That'll be good. Ferrari will be very pleased with that. This week I was just guessing. I didn't watch Spa F2 practice. Oh, neither did I. I don't think I've ever watched practice in Formula 2 or Formula 3. I have an idea. Swap the Girthers and see what happens. Lol. What? Benjamin Girther and Ollie Girther. Be quite a good one to see. Got a St. Lucia flag there, is it, in the stands? Some crazy flags we're seeing in the stands. I just realised Herta in the points. Yeah, let's go. Herta points. Can't believe at the start of the year I was not just expecting to celebrate Herta points. I was expecting to celebrate Herta wins. Maybe just one, but yeah. Yes, double high-tech points get in. High-tech comeback. Look at that. The two friends there, Solov and Intraprivzak, side by side. How romantic. Boyer in the point. Let's go. Finally, yeah, Boyer having good luck. Yes, go Camera. Taz, yeah, Sanapol. Huge result for him. Let's go Invicta. Colin Pinto is Argentine, but he is the worst driver in the history of Argentine motorsport. It's all about money. He needs a couple more years to learn, plus he is incredibly sick. Wow, he thinks he's a better driver than he actually is. He's only being hyped up by a few Argentine channels, not all of them. Don't go thinking that all of Argentina likes him. Well, I can instantly think of a few worse Argentine drivers. Augustin Canapino, disastrous in IndyCar. Colapinto's better than Verone. Oof. Let's go Invicta. I couldn't watch all practices for F2 and F3 this week. I couldn't because my Wi-Fi went out. No, the Wi-Fi sacrificing itself, so you don't have to, so you couldn't get a better idea for the strategy. Mezzacane and Churro are worse than Colapinto. I'm not even familiar with those drivers, I'll be honest. Colapinto used to have no money and now he's a pay driver according to some Lamau. Well, yeah, Colapinto he didn't actually have much money, but now he's got in all these Argentinian sponsors, isn't he? An Argentine saying this, by the way, lol. That is a bit crazy, yeah. But yeah, huge win for Camera. Let's go. I'm happy for that. He's finally converted another pole position. I am very happy with this. Colapinto was good in 2024 with Williams, if I remember. Better than Sargent, at least. He was. Colapinto was very impressive for Williams. Been underwhelming last year, but obviously a bad Alpine. He's had good results this year, but not had the consistency, has he? The winner of the race is indeed a 2030 Cadillac F1 driver, according to my predictions. Oh, so does that mean Camera's going to Cadillac? Wow. Could be if Cadillac keep. I don't know when Cadillac is producing their own engines, but if Cadillac keep Ferrari engines, they become the main Ferrari feeder team. Not out of the question, is it? Colapinto dad sold his literal house to get him into F4, and he's doing pretty good in F1 right now. Yeah, Franco didn't have a place to stay when he was in F4. He had to couch surf with his engineer. Yeah, how many times do you have to hear that kind of story from F4 drivers? Even with the rising costs now these days. But there we have Rafa Camara gets out of the car, the Ferrari junior driver, very highly rated within Ferrari, gets out of the car and celebrates this victory. What a win for the Brazilian. What a win for Invicta. What a win in general. Oh, the timing tower is not updated. I've just realised it's saying done in P2. It's Intra-Pruvasek in P2. It hasn't factored in podiums. Back-to-back ART feature race podiums. Intra-Pruvasek's first F2 podium. It is. It is. Taz and Nicola on the podium. You'd love to see it. The two friends. I've mentioned that a lot in this stream. But yeah, the two Campos teammates from last year on the podium. Shout out to Intra-Pruvasek. He was faster than Paul Aron in testing, I think like 7/10 in Monza TPC. I don't think they're going to release the times for that, but yeah, Paul Aron, obviously, respectfully, not the fastest driver. Yeah, Franco is cool. He needs some more time to develop into a better drive, but doing pretty good right now. At least should have another year. Yeah, I think he's warranted another year, maybe. Colapinto might, still have a shout of staying in Formula One. If not, he'll be very employable for sure. Look at that camera putting on the Invicta watch. I'm kind of tempted to buy an Invicta watch just for, the kind of just how funny that'd be. I think I got Monoposto working now so I can show you the gameplay footage of the 2030 season on Discord. Great. Murray Boyer is no longer last in the standings. Yeah, who's last now? Is it Shields? Or is it Fittipaldi? I think they're level on points, aren't they? God damn my spelling mistakes. I hate autocorrect, lol. Oh, autocorrect. The bane of all of us, isn't it? Fangio, Mazzacane, Churro. Those are real drivers from Argentina. Colapinto only moves up if the others pit or retire, never on his own merit. Can't say I agree with you at all there. Damn, Fotor. Sadiq is at minus 12 points in British F4. British F4, the funniest championship, you get like kind of penalised in the championship, don't you, with those with penalties and all that. I think Dries has got some penalty points, hasn't he? Colapinto isn't bad. His fans are just absolute garbage, and that's why nobody can stand him. Wow. Argentinian fans have had a bit of a problem in the past, haven't they, online? Cameron here getting this F1 interview that they've been doing in recent rounds for F2. Italian F4's on right now, sorry. Let me get some Italian F4 right now on my screen. Oh, not even Italian F4, sorry, E4. Who's leading? Craigie. Let's go, Craigie. At Le Castellet. Don't you dare put Fangio in the same sentence as Mazzacane, maybe. One is one of the best F1 drivers ever. One looked like he was driving a lawnmower. I really like Franco. It seems like his own country doesn't even like him. I want to see a modern F1 driver with Fangio build. What, like 50 years old, receding hairline. No hairline, actually. Like the goggles, that'd be funny. Yeah, that's pretty sad, as I like Franco too. Yeah, I like Franco. I like Franco. Very good race, though, today, wasn't it, in Formula 2? Pretty entertaining, I'll be honest. Euro 4 North Italian F4. How could you make the mistake? Such a disgrace. I know. Hope you guys can forgive me for this. Hope you guys can forgive me. It is a grave error on my behalf. Sorry, I'm just listening to the cooldown room right now. Talking about the graining on the super softs. Fanjo was just built different, lol. He broke the track record on Nurburgring going 5 times in one race, lol. What a legend. Villigoma scored 38 more points than Bliss Hulkenberg scored. Hulkenberg with about 38 P11s this year, isn't it? Invicta Racing Team as a whole is a great environment for a driver. Yeah, it is. Oh, just the replay there of Cameron Solov. Their little instant on track. Cameron Solov, the 2 drivers, maybe most likely moving up to F1 now. Mini turned the flamethrower on at the start. He did, yeah, when he was kind of rolling it down the hill. Inch Privasak was on an iShow Speed live stream once in Thailand. He was. I think I've still got that screenshot saved on my computer somewhere. Let me try and find it, actually. You know what? Let's try and find it. I'll bring it up on screen in a minute. Here we have it. Here we have it, Inch Privasak on stream. I will share my screen in a minute, but I've got a good screenshot of it. But yeah, Italian F4 doesn't seem like there's much action going on yet. Obviously, Le Castellet, not the greatest track in the world, is it? Yeah, just randomly, lol. Yeah, it's one of those iShow speeds, IRL speeds, IRL streams, isn't it? Shall I do that for British F4 or something? Do an IRL stream. Let's bring Stingray Robs at F2, him versus Shields generational fight, lol. Stingray's better than Shields, but obviously, as we've seen, the difference between the well, we've seen what a very good IndyCar driver Colton Hurt has been doing in F2. It'll be very different for someone like Stingray to do well. Battle of the Backmarkers. Video now on Discord. Can you show it on stream? Sorry, I can't really do that, I'm afraid. Apologies. Devin DiFrancesco come back to F2. Did he even do F2 in the end? I think he only did F3, didn't he? It's such a mid-track. Le Castellet is, yeah. Glad F1 doesn't go there anymore. I wonder if we'll have like kind of revisionism for it in a few years' time. With the Brazilian national anthem, but I will now be closing down that my F2 stream. I'll put my Italian F4 stream there. But yeah, let me share my screen. Here we have it. Tasanovo Intra Privasak circle right there. There we have it. What a day. Tasanovo Intra Privasak. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in to the stream today and all this weekend, actually. It's been great fun to have you all in the chat today. We've had a lot of viewers. It's been great. I'll just read out these last few chats and then I will have to close the stream. Do you prefer Stroll or Shields in 2026? Shields. Euro 4 wouldn't dare to come to Knock Hill. Not kill, yeah. Where's that? Isn't that's almost in Scotland, isn't it? It's very north, I think. F1 needs a German GP comeback. It does. It does. Hockenheim. So, even send it to the Norris ring. Go on, send it F1 in the Norris ring. I have a great idea. Max Verstappen does an F2 race, lol, in an AIX and see how it goes, lol. No, that'd just be pain. That'd be pain. He would threaten to kill someone. I don't think we want to see Max Verstappen in an F2 car. Wait, so you should be able to show my video on stream, right? Sorry, I won't be able to do that. Yes, he did. He did just F3. Yes, bring back Hockenheim. Yeah, Hockenheim, Nürburgring. It'd be good to see a German Grand Prix back. What happened to John Bennett? He started 5th. Yeah, sadly for John, my goat. He's one of the drivers who started on the medium tyres, and just the red flag kind of screwed over his strategy. Owner of Invicta Racing owns a driver agency. I reckon all drivers should go there to ask for an Invicta F2 seat. Not a bad shout, but I imagine they've only got they've only got 2 seats, so can't have that many, can they? With all due respect, and speaking as an Argentine myself, Colapinto still needs another 6 to 10 years of a development. 6 to 10 years. 6 to 10 years. Oh my gosh. The official channels really hype him up simply because he's Argentine forgetting. Max Verstappen getting naked chromed would be interesting, lol. Max, is it possible to get you to play Welcome to the Game 3? It just came out. Never heard of that. So let me look this up. Welcome to the Game 3. What is this? Is this a horror game? You will not catch me playing this, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. No way, I'm not playing a horror game. But, oh, excuse me there. But yeah, I will now close out the stream on Tasana Point Pruvazak on iShowSpeed stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in this weekend. It's been great to have you all. I will see you all hopefully for Hungary next weekend. I may or may not be live for the feature races on Sunday because I will be at British F4 maybe. So I'll update you all in the week on Saturday as well. But yeah, hopefully